me see them.
I like to eat it like cheese.
Let me see them. Say cheese. Say cheese.
There's the load we're about to take. It is wet and nasty today. There's the load. So normally I charge $100 for that, but this guy's, I've been selling to him for years, and he's literally about 5 minutes down the road here on my road, and so I'm charging $70 a load, and he's buying 4 loads. So that's $280 for these. So $70 a truckload, that'll be $280. And some of them I bring in may just pile it up to the rails. So that way I can get 2 in 1. But anyways, we're gonna head on there right now. We'll do a little bit of talking on the way there. All right, here we go. We've got that truckload back there now, as you can see. So we just left the gas station. Me and my partner over here just left the gas station where we're getting gas. Let's see if this will turn around. Oh yeah, there we go. So it's, as you can see, it's a gloomy, wet day today. This man, I've sold to him and his brother for years. Actually, his brother I started selling to probably my first year in Firewood, which was around 6 years ago now. This makes 6 years this year does. So this is my 6th winter selling firewood. But his brother, I think I've been selling to since my first year, for the most part. I think last year I didn't get to sell to him because that's when I started trucking. But anyways, we're heading on. We're heading that way right now. So he only lives about 5 minutes down the road from me on my road. So if you pass our driveway, he's about another 5 minutes that way. So easy delivery, and so that's why I priced it during the way that I did. Sometimes it's worth it to do that, you know. 100 includes delivery in Montgomery County, you know, for me, which my county is a decent size, you know. There's 3 cities here. There's Jeffersonville, Camargo, and Mount Sterling. I live in Jeffersonville, kind of country, a small town, which none of them are big cities by no means. But Mount Sterling is definitely probably, at least it has more city and stuff like that there. It's cool, this guy right here, that Rusty Nuts is what he calls it, that Rusty Nuts garage. He's really upgraded his place, and he's doing a good job there. See somebody start out with not a whole lot when it comes to business and to be successful. That man has been so far. He's been there now for around 2 years, and he's really expanding. He stays busy. He's always got people in and out there, or cars in there. You know, when you pass by, you see different cars in every day. Stays full, it seems like. So it's great to see a business be successful like that. But anyways, yeah, so this guy is about 5 minutes past where I live, and he's a friendly guy. Him and his brother both are very friendly, and I've done other work for his brother as well. I've
Cleared out a greenhouse.
I've done like some landscaping stuff for him, like brush removal and stuff like that, but some pretty good sized jobs for him, honestly. I think some of the footage, just little clips of it, may be on this channel. But anyways, it's really wet today and really muddy, and just a nasty day, really. And so I'm delivering this one to him right now to his home, and then he's wanting 3 more loads, truckloads. So it's $280 altogether. And as I said, he's right down the road. So it's very worth it for me to do that. I mean, 5 minutes down the road compared to 30 minutes away in Mount Sterling, you know, somewhere in Mount Sterling, sometimes 40 minutes away, depending on where they live, is worth dropping your price a little bit. And so I knew where he lived, and you know, me dropping the price like that, he didn't tell me how many loads he wanted at first, but then when I told him the price, because I knew where he lived, he said, well, I'll take 4 loads then. So yeah, otherwise, you know, if I would have said 100, he might have said, well, I'll take 2 loads, or he might have even said, well, I'm gonna see if I can find someone else. But like I said, I usually don't negotiate my prices. I don't, unless it's worth it for me. Unless it's worth it, I won't do it unless it's worth it. Like I said, 5 minutes down the road, and bring the wood to him, $280, that easy. And there, I don't have to stack it either. He piles it outside and puts a tarp over it. That's what he's always done. So so we're heading that way right now though, and I love these firewood deliveries, honestly. Wish I had my mount set up, because it is killing my arm to hold this. I may let Carter, cameraman, here a little bit. Anyways, really pretty out this road right here, really country. And when you come to the end of it, the very end of this road, that mountain that I think I was calling it Oak Mountain, I got a lot of wood from there. Did some down the middle from there, split a lot of red oak from there. Some of y'all may remember it, but I think I was calling it Oak Mountain because that's pretty much all that was on it was oak and some hickory.
A little bit of poplar too.
And the guy that, I pretty much cleared out all the wood there. And then the guy that owns a tree service told me that he had the tree service, and I've shown some clips of that as well. I haven't been there much. I think I've shown one clip of it. And the reason why, the stuff's just way too big to mess with. I mean, I don't like messing with it that big. Really, when it's that big, you about need heavy machinery, honestly. When it's oak, you can get yourself hurt very bad. As I said the other day, I tried to lift one that was way too big, and I thought I about broke my leg doing it. It was probably 250-pound piece of oak. It was huge. I don't even know what I was thinking doing it, really. I guess I was trying to test myself or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's not the smartest thing to do. But anyways, that tree, what I'm saying is the tree service is just too big. So I really love the location where we're at now. I don't even have to cut the wood there now. So I mean, like a saw, I like bucking wood, but I like splitting it a lot better myself. So right now I won't be doing a lot of saw footage, but I've been looking at some dump trucks as well. I found one on there. I think it's a 1-ton Ford F350 or 450, something like that. I've kind of been doing my research on them because when they get so big, you've got to have all kinds of different, I think maybe licenses and paperwork, which I got my CDL, so that's no problem as far as that goes. But you've got to have a different kind of insurance and everything, if I'm not mistaken, when the trucks get so big. I want to stay out of that realm and just have a truck, to where I can, a solid dump truck to where I can go to that lumberyard and let them load me, and I can bring it home and just dump it, Rick was saying the other day, like the stuff that I can't use, I can kind of pile up, and some of that I can maybe sell in bundles at certain places, and some of it I can use for myself, and then the bigger stuff keep. It would just save my back and stuff so much more, which I don't mind, with the trailer to go there and roll it up on the trailer gate, but it'd still be much easier and more efficient to let them load it for you. It'd just be much more efficient. Ronald, I was talking with Ronald about different ideas that I had, like getting some kind of bobcat or something with a front loader, or a tractor with a front loader. And I've never, done it like that before, but I know it would make me much more efficient, because if I can get the wood there, home, which I can, a dump truck would make that so much easier. I can dump it there. Even through the summer, I can go out there and get it. I ran into a man, I'll mention this, I ran into a man the other day at the lumber mill, the stave mill, and he walked up to Carter as soon as he came up to us, and he said, "How are you liking that new axe?" And when he said that, it kind of came to my head, he's probably watching us on YouTube, and Carter kind of looked at me because he was puzzled, and
confused.
And then he said, "I've been watching you on YouTube," and we talked for quite a while, and he even commented on not my last video, but the one before it. Very friendly man. It was nice to meet him. I'll probably run into him again out there too, because I think he goes there quite a bit. So I'll probably run into the same faces. And the other guy that was there that we were talking to was also subscribed to the channel. Yep. Because he came out when I was trucking and removed some honeybees for us.
Yeah.
And Carter somehow, I wasn't there when it happened, so I had no idea that he was the one that did it. But his little boy was there, and him and Carter got to talking, and that's how they figured out he was the one that came there and removed those honeybees for us. And he was already subscribed to my channel, because Carter had told him about the channel then, I guess.
Yeah.
I had no idea they even told him about it.
I did.
And he was talking about maybe making him a channel as well, because I think he works for himself. He had his CDL as well, like me, and drove a truck for a while. He's got kids.
Yeah, his boy went with him too.
Yeah, his son went with him, just like Carter went with me. And so he said he does stuff every now and then for people with a CDL still on the side. And I wouldn't be opposed to that as well, From what I hear, the Amish will hire you to haul stuff around here. Somebody was telling me that, like chickens and stuff like that, and I wouldn't mind to do that even.
Well, they give us some free chicken.
But yeah, it's actually, wow, it's flooded out this way. Turn around and show this.
Wow.
It's flooded out this way, actually. All this rain we've been getting.
Yeah.
Really pretty out this way.
Next time we hit one, I'm going to try to record it.
But, anyways, I thought that was pretty neat, meeting two people there at the stave mill on the same day, and they're both subscribed. I thought that was really neat. Really neat. They both seem like good guys too to me. So
Yeah.
it was really neat meeting them. But yeah, but like I said, I was telling Ronald about my ideas, and he said, he kind of laughed and said, you want it easy as you can get it, don't you? Or you want it real easy, don't you? And I said, I want it easy as I can get it. I said, there's nothing easy about this firewood. It breaks you down. Especially the way that you got to do it there, lifting those rounds. I've never liked doing that. I've hardly ever done that, just because I know how hard it is on your body, because I've hurt my back doing it. So I've always tried to avoid that. That's why I always buck the wood, split the wood, then load the wood. You know, there I'm having to do, in a way, more work and less work. I'm not having to buck the wood. I'm not having to go out and find the wood. It's all there. It's already bucked, but I'm having to load the wood. So if I can get a trailer or a dump truck, or both, is really what I want, then I can eliminate having to load it, and so it'll be a win-win situation. You know, I can go out there and they can just load it for me. I can bring it home, dump it, and split it as I go. And I can pile up a lot of wood like that. I'm telling you, I can, now that I got that location. I can pile up a lot of good white oak, which is great firewood.
We're almost
what
there.
we got right here. And this guy's getting 3 more after this. And then there's another guy that reached out to me recently, and I think he's possibly wanting 4 of the big loads, which is another $800. We'll see. He said he wants 2 right now, which is $400. He said possibly 4. So he probably wants to see the wood, which is understandable.
Yeah.
And decide if he wants it or not. And so far, everybody I've talked to about how this wood burns likes it. Even the guys that I ran into there that I said were subscribed to me, one of them burns it himself, and he said it burns good, this oak, just like it is. So, but we're almost there, so I'm not going to show his house. So we'll get off here, and once we get this delivered, I'll come back. All right, there's 1 of 4 delivered. 1 of 4 delivered there. All right. So here we go. This bridge is kind of sketchy looking, but I think it's got big beams under it. I cleared that lot off for him there once, for his brother. His brother owns that lot. And I cleared that lot out once for him. Burned a bunch of brush in there for him. And on down the road there, that greenhouse, I cleaned that out for him. And I've done some work at his house in Mount Sterling too. So here we go. Heading home now. It is a wet and gloomy day today. It's a little flooded around here. The creeks and stuff are up a lot. That's why there was a lot of water in the road up here. Throw this up.
Yeah, don't want no water getting in.
Huh?
Don't want no water getting in.
It ain't raining now. But there we go. So that's 70 for that one. And as I said this just in a recent video, I don't want to seem hypocritical. I said I don't negotiate my prices. Like, and now if it's worth it, I will. So I guess like that was on me completely. He just asked me the price, and I knew how close he was. So maybe that wasn't honest the way I said that. But as far as me going and take it, so forgive me for that if it wasn't honest, if it came out that way, which it did. I said it that way. So, but yeah, if it's close like this and it's worth bringing it for a little less, I'll do that. Because the 100, like I said, the 100 that I charge in my county includes delivery and stacking. That 100 does. If it's outside of my county, then I'll charge an additional fee for gas. So the delivery and stacking, that's big too, you know. Sometimes that delivery may cost you 20 bucks or 15 bucks, 10 bucks, whatever. This one right here didn't at the most maybe cost $2. I'm guessing, you know, because he's literally on my road and not very far. So, and I believe, knowing that he was that close and everything, I believe me giving him that price is why he said to go ahead and get 4, because that's the first thing he was asking was for my price. So, now I did sell him some, not his brother, but him right around the time I got in the truck, and I can't remember how much I sold him, but I did sell him some. And so his tarp right there is pretty much maxed out. It was already. And I've got another tarp that I can bring him that I don't really use, and I don't mind to bring it to him. He can have it, and that way the wood that I bring, because I've got 3 more loads to bring him, Lord willing, and he'll want to cover that too probably. So, oh, here's that water. Yeah, see, these roads are a little flooded right now. All kinds of people burning wood up this way today. It's a little chilly. I think we're supposed to get another cold front. Last night it poured. I mean, I think lots of people got hit by that, you know, in the surrounding states and stuff, but it poured last night all through the night, and then today it's been raining throughout the day as well. So anyways, tomorrow I've got an appointment for one of my little girls, Nevaeh. She's got tubes in her ears. She had a lot of trouble with her ears, and so tomorrow we're taking her to get those tubes checked. They may be taking them out. One was working its way out already, and then but before I do that, because that appointment's not till 2 p.m. before I do that, I'm taking another load to him in the morning, and then he's going to pay me for these first 2. He didn't pay me just now because he's not home, but he's going to pay me for the first 2 in the morning, and then Lord willing I'll bring him 2 more. So anyways, this ain't gonna be a very long video, just a little firewood delivery, and I'll do these more often. I used to do them in the past. I like doing them myself. I enjoy it. I definitely need to get my mount set up there with the sticky stuff on it, where I tore it off my truck, my big truck, the semi I was driving. It don't stick very good now, so I'm gonna have to find some sort of double tape or adhesive to make it stick, but it saves your arm, because right now my arm, extending it like this, I can feel my shoulder. So it's about to get dark on us too. But he called me just a little bit ago and said he wanted those 4, and as I said, there's another man that's maybe wanting 4 big ones. So that's a lot of wood to do right now. And then the calls, you know, sometimes you'll get a bunch throughout the day, sometimes you'll go a day without even getting one. It just depends. But sometimes you can get a lot at once, or one person may want a lot of loads at once. Here's some more water in the road. I'd like to find out who owns that land right there, because they logged it out around 2 years ago, and there's oaks laying all over the place there. I don't know if you can tell that or not, but, and they're just laying there rotting, it looks like. But anyways, I don't know who owns it. You don't want to be trespassing and get shot by somebody. It's crazy that people would shoot you just for getting wood, but I don't blame them for not wanting you on their land if it's their land, but to just shoot somebody for no reason. You know, I was reading about that once, of a guy was doing roadside logging online, and they killed the man just because he was on their land, I guess. But anyways, I guess I'll go ahead and end it here. I've rambled enough. We're almost home. There's that one load there, so that'll be 70. The other one tomorrow morning, it'll be 140. He pays me in the morning for that, and then I've got 2 more to deliver to him, and I'll probably may try to do both of them tomorrow, or maybe at least one of them tomorrow, depending on what time we get back from our appointment. So I'll probably go on and actually what I'll probably do tomorrow is go on in the morning and bring him a load, deliver that, and then head on to Moorhead to the stave mill and get some more wood, because I'm gonna need some more wood. So that's probably what I'll do, and then start harvesting that wood, turning it into firewood, those rounds, so I can have the other 2 to bring to them. But thank you all for watching and everything, for all the kind words and everything. I thank you for the kind words and for all your support, and you all be safe out there, and God bless. Home sweet home.